Unrivaled just announced their rosters for this upcoming season while simultaneously pulling off the biggest troll in sports history. All eyes have been on Caitlin Clark this offseason, with fans and analysts wondering what's next for the Indiana Fever superstar. Would she electrify the new 3v3 league Unrivaled? The wait is over, and her decision is making waves across the basketball world. Let's uncover the bold move Clark just made and what it could mean for her career and the future of the sport. Let me say that again, TNT is putting in $100 million, $100 million. It's spearheaded by 2024 NBA finalist Breanna Stewart, big name, and someone named, I don't know what the hell her name is, Collier. And it's going to begin in Miami, which, look, if you're trying to get young women and young men to do something, Miami's pretty attractive. Caitlin Clark, the rising superstar of women's basketball, is once again dominating headlines with her trailblazing decisions off the court. She's not joining that horrible league, the Unrivaled 3-on-3 league. She's not going to lend her name, her credibility to that league. I think she just waited and waited and waited. Fresh off a record-breaking rookie season with the Indiana Fever, where she redefined what it means to be a first-year player, the basketball world eagerly awaited her next move. This offseason, Clark was presented with a groundbreaking opportunity, an offer to join Unrivaled, the innovative 3-on-3 league spearheaded by WNBA icons Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. But this wasn't just any offer. It was a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Reports revealed Unrivaled offered Clark a staggering $1 million salary, equity in the league, and a share in its revenue, a package so monumental it's been compared to contracts for global superstars like Lionel Messi, more than a chance to showcase her talents in a fresh format. This offer represented an opportunity to transform the business of women's basketball and elevate her legacy as a pioneer in the sport. But despite the staggering offer, Caitlin Clark made a surprising choice. She said no. The decision has left fans and analysts alike asking the same question: why? Why would someone with her immense talent and marketability turn down such a groundbreaking opportunity? The answer lies in who Caitlin Clark is, not just as a player, but as a person. Instead of chasing a quick payday, Clark is laser-focused on the long game. Her off-season priorities? Spending quality time with family in Iowa, training in Indianapolis, and dedicating herself to the weight room. As she put it, besides the basketball skill part of it, getting stronger is my focus. This decision isn't about stepping back from the spotlight. It's about preparing for a future she's determined to own on her terms. By choosing to recharge and refine her craft, Clark is laying the groundwork for an even more dominant chapter in her career. While some may wonder what could have been if she'd joined Unrivaled, Clark has left no doubt about her trajectory. Her game already knows no limits, and her story is just beginning. The 3v3 League, co-founded by WNBA superstars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, seemed like the perfect platform for Clark. Offering a chance to team up with some of the WNBA's biggest names, Unrivaled also put a staggering $1 million deal on the table, complete with equity and revenue-sharing incentives. Yet in a move that shocked many, Clark has opted for a different path, sparking curiosity about her off-season priorities. So, what has Caitlin Clark chosen to prioritize instead? Reports suggest she's focusing on rest, recovery, and personal growth this offseason. She's spending time training in Indianapolis, reconnecting with her family in Iowa, and even carving out time for a well-deserved vacation. When asked about her plans at a Pro-Am golf event, Clark kept things under wraps, simply responding with, "We'll see." But her decision to pass on Unrivaled speaks volumes. It's a strategic move to center her long-term career goals over chasing a short-term spotlight. That said, the idea of playing overseas isn't entirely off the table. If you like the gas video, then give a like to the video and also subscribe to the channel. Europe has long been a destination for WNBA stars looking to hone their skills and supplement their income in the off-season. While Clark hasn't signaled any immediate interest in heading abroad, her skill set would undoubtedly shine in the European game, and opportunities could align with her commitment to personal development. For now, Clark seems content to recharge and refine her game on her terms, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what's next for one of basketball's brightest stars. Whether she stays in the US, heads to Europe, or prepares for another record-breaking season in the WNBA, one thing is clear: her journey is just beginning. For years, top WNBA players have flocked to European leagues during the off-season, enticed by fierce competition, international exposure, and lucrative paydays. From Turkey to Spain to France, these leagues provide a stage to refine skills while earning big money. With her unmatched talent and magnetic star power, Caitlin Clark would undoubtedly be a highly sought-after addition to any European roster. The idea of seeing her dominate overseas is thrilling for fans, but despite the appeal, Clark has made it clear she's not rushing to take her game abroad. Instead, the Indiana Fever sensation is fully focused on what she calls building strength for her upcoming sophomore season. As Clark explains, besides the actual basketball skill part of it, I think getting stronger is my focus. I'm spending a lot of time in the weight room just building that strength. Her approach speaks volumes about her commitment to long-term success. Rather than chasing fleeting opportunities, Clark is dedicated to elevating her performance for the Fever and solidifying her place as one of the WNBA's brightest stars. Whether Europe is part of her future or not, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark is primed to take her game to an entirely new level. Caitlin Clark's decision to turn down the opportunity to join Unrivaled and skip the new 3v3 league highlights her focus on long-term career goals and her thoughtful approach to her professional journey. While the Unrivaled offer was undeniably tempting, featuring a $1 million salary, revenue-sharing opportunities, and the chance to play alongside some of the world's top talent, including her Indiana Fever teammates Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull, Clark chose a more strategic path, one that prioritizes personal growth and preparation for the future. Instead of diving into the high-energy competition of a league that promises intense excitement, Clark is opting for a quieter, yet equally crucial off-season plan. Reports suggest her focus will be on rest and recovery, essential after a whirlwind rookie season that saw her shatter records and capture attention. She'll continue to train in Indianapolis to refine her skills while also taking time to reconnect with her family in Iowa for much-needed mental rejuvenation. It's clear that Clark is using this time to realign her goals for the future, both in terms of physical preparation and her broader professional aspirations. By investing in herself now, Clark is setting herself up for a future that goes beyond short-term gains, ensuring her continued success in the WNBA and beyond. What truly sets Caitlin Clark apart is her unwavering commitment to long-term growth, both as an athlete and as a person. She's not just aiming to thrive in her sophomore season in the WNBA, she's positioning herself to leave a lasting legacy in the sport. By channeling her energy into preparing for the future, Clark is laying the groundwork for what could be an even more dominant career. The way she's handling this off-season, stepping back to focus on her physical and mental well-being, prioritizing recovery, and taking time to recharge, reveals her remarkable maturity and foresight. Rather than rushing into high-profile opportunities, Clark is taking the necessary time to ensure she's ready for whatever comes next. Fans of Caitlin Clark can rest assured that this off-season is just a small chapter in a much larger story. Subscribe to the channel.